What's up, Randonauts? Or wait, I feel like that was inappropriate. I need to say it how I normally do. Hello, Randonauts. So today we are starting our Randonautica adventure from one of my favorite childhood places, and that is Eldorado Springs. Right now I'm kind of parked at the kind of the entrance of Eldorado State Park. It's a really popular climbing destination. As you can see in the distance, there's like lots of cool cliffs, and then across the way from where I am is Eldorado Springs pool. And I am freaking shook right now because this pool, it looks like it's being dug up, and I don't know if it's like closing or whatever. On my drive here, I was thinking about how I was going to tell you guys that this pool has been basically totally unchanged since it was originally built back in like 1900. But now you can see there's like all this construction going on, and I am like, what in the actual F? But here's the entrance to the beautiful Eldorado Canyon, and I think we're gonna go on up there, and I want to give you a little bit of a better view of it before we officially get a randonauting point in. This is just so sad though. This was, I mean, I think they're probably just doing a total revamp, at least I'm hoping, but I have many memories from my childhood walking across this bridge to go play at this old ass pool. You can even tell by the building over here, or like all the buildings, that these buildings have not been updated since maybe even the late 1800s. So it's a very interesting pool. It's right next to a beautiful river thing, and yeah, I hope they don't F this up by like ruining it forever. But now I'm just gonna walk up to the canyon, because I forgot you have to pay a fee just to like even drive into the Eldorado State Park, and I don't really want to do that, especially because we're not staying long because we have to randonaut. But I just wanted to give you like a slightly better view. Eldorado spring water, I don't know if you guys have seen that in your grocery stores ever, but it comes from that little building I just showed you. So this is where that cool Boulder water comes from, and here's where you have to pay to get inside. But look, beautiful canyon. Okay, that was a very brief snapshot of the canyon, but I decided we just need to get into our Randonautica, and who knows, maybe the point will lead us back over there, and then I could maybe show you a little bit more of the canyon. But yeah, I feel like this is a great opportunity to show you guys more of like the Colorado beauty as I'm doing these Randonauticas. So we're gonna go to like natural, beautiful places to start our adventures. So let's just jump right into what we're gonna do today. One, I am like done with the original Randonautica app. If you look at my last video, it like was claiming there was no point for me at all, even though I'm like sure that my intention matched with something within my area. You can watch that video if you would like. And I have just like 8 out of 10 gotten like amazing results from the knockoff app that I will show you here on my phone. I use this one. It's called Randonaut Location Generator, and I don't know if there's like a ghost in my phone or like something, because it just gives me like really interesting, like usually like really good locations. So we're just gonna stick with that app today and see what happens. So I'm gonna pull up the app. When you pull it up, it kind of gives you like a little red pin to say this is where it thinks, you know, you are. And then you hit Randonaut. So we're going to try to find an attractor. That's usually what I always try to find. But before we get into that, I want to talk about intentions for today, because I want to use your guys' intentions again and pick some at random, and then just see like where we're led based on the intentions that you guys have suggested to me in the comments. So let's pick one now. These are some old ones, but I've also mixed in some new ones, and also keep giving me your intentions. So if you have a really good idea for an intention that you would like me to do, just put it in the comments, and I'll add it to my pineapple of manifestation. So here we go. I didn't bring a blindfold this time, unfortunately, but okay, let's get a good one. Okay, this one feels good. Let's see what this is. Oh, interesting. This one is luck, and who gave this to me? Cindy Kobold. So thank you. I guess my intention for this first Randonautica is luck. And that could be a lot of things, guys. So I'm curious like what what might come of this. All right, so now it's asking for the kind of point I want to find, and I want to find an attractor. I'd also like to stay fairly close within this area. I really want to stay within like kind of the beauty that I think this area has in like this Eldorado area. So I'm going to go with 1,000 meters. All right, now it's asking to set my intention. So let's do it. Luck, luck, luck. Lead me to some luck. Okay, then this app always gives you an ad, and that's how you know your intention, you know, went through. The ghost gives you an ad. Interesting. So this looks like it's kind of along a hiking trail, and this was kind of my fear that I would have to do some walking today, because there's a little river, and I think that's a trail, but I'm not sure, and I'm also not sure how far away this is. So let's look at that. This is kind of freaky because it's like, so I'm actually parked at a trailhead right now. Okay, there I am. So right now I'm in a trailhead parking lot, and the trail, it kind of goes out this way. So what's creepy is like this point is like, it's like on the trailhead that I'm parked at, like of all the places. And it claims it's only an 8-minute walk. Yeah, 8-minute walk, which is not that bad. So I guess we're going for a little hike. I hope there's like $1 million buried over there. Interesting. So I'm really curious, guys. Let's just start walking. Just as I got out of my car, there were these like ravens flying overhead. I don't know if that's lucky or not. I have mixed feelings about ravens. I feel like they're really cool birds and super effing smart, but I also feel like there's like media associations of them being like, you know, used in like scary movies and stuff. So who knows what that means. All right, here is the trailhead. It's the Dowdy Draw Trail. I used to hike this one a lot. It's kind of like a flat or sort of meandering trail, like kind of through the foothills, like right before the, you know, Rocky Canyon kind of happens. So it's a nice trail. So let's just see what happens on this little journey. Do you see any mountain lions looking down on me from the hills? I hope not. I think I'm overly sensitive about the potential of seeing a mountain lion, and I never have in all my years of living in this state, but you never know. Today could be my day, but our intention is luck. So that means only good things are gonna happen, right? I hope so. The other thing I'll say is that Colorado weather is so, sorry, the shadow of the camera's on my face, is so weird. And that like just a week ago, I made a video that you can watch that is, it was like snowy AF and cold and like blustery windy. And then like just a few days later, even like the next day sometimes, Colorado will be like super sunny and warm. So like right now, it's like super bright and sunny. It's actually been this way for a few days here, where it's been in like the 60s and I think even like the low 70s, which is so bizarre. So it's actually something I sort of appreciate about the state. It's like got this weird bipolar weather pattern where one day it'll be like shorts weather and then the next day it's like a fucking blizzard. So keeps you on your toes. Okay, I'm trying to get this to focus, but it's not. But we're actually, it really is not that far, this point. So, because I've only been walking for a little bit and we're already like halfway there. So let's just keep going. I'm gonna start like off-roading here, guys, because I feel like the point is over here. I'm directionally challenged, so until the blue dot starts moving to tell me where I'm actually going, I think, because this is where the river thing is. So let's just do this, okay. Yeah, okay, this is right. I'm now seeing, okay, I think. Okay, I don't know. Let's just keep walking. One thing that does not feel lucky is the giant cow patties I should say, that I have to dodge in this off-road adventure. This is an area that they let cows like free range, like graze and stuff. So, so that's fun. Okay, I think we're on the right track. I'm just like walking really slow now that there's like a lot of rocks and sticks and weird stuff, and but the point, I think it's kind of in those trees over there, is what it looks like on my phone. So let's just get a little closer and see what's going to be over there. I really hope it's not going to be a dead person. I'm like, so I don't want to become the new, you guys told me their names, the Randonautica people that stumble on like the craziest planted stuff. Like, I don't want to be that, but like the real life version. I am so confused. I'm thinking the point's over there, because the further I walk towards the trees, I don't really feel like I'm getting closer, although I was brought to this lovely, looks like a great place to like pose a picture sitting on this dead log. But I think maybe the point is that way, which is not a friendly way to walk, but there is another trail up there. Oh goodness, so maybe I need to loop around to that trail, because I'm not having fun dodging cow diarrhea in this weird field. Okay, whatever, Genevieve, we just gotta keep going. So I'm no longer going towards the trees. I'm rerouting because I'm pretty sure this is the direction to go, but my shoes are gonna be filled with sticky thorns. That's okay. Well, this is really weird. Just looks really creepy. There's like this big log, but then like a ton of sticks have been like stacked a long time ago, like next to the log. Fun times. These cows really need to work on their diet or something. Good Lord. Son of a gun. This point is definitely up there. Okay, we're just gonna have to ford this river. It's not, I think it's dry anyway, so jeez. I don't know why I didn't expect something like this to happen to me, because of course this would happen, that I have to like walk through tall bristly grass. So Cindy, so far your intention has not made me feel very lucky, but still, who knows what we're gonna stumble upon. Okay, this looks like, can you see the rocks? This looks like a great way to sprain my ankle, so maybe I'll just go around this part, this like big hill and ravine part. Here's kind of a cool side view of the Flatirons in Devil's Thumb, though. Just stopping to enjoy the little nature walk we're on right now. Okay, this looks like a very interesting tree. What are we gonna do here? The creek is very much dried up. Okay, how do I get around? Oh, look, there's a little deer trail. You see that? See, my luck is changing. I found a trail that will help me to not die. Oh geez, don't die on the rocks. We're just gonna go up this little deer trail. Oop, okay. Almost to the top. Not gonna fall and break my camera. Okay, I need to stop and look at how close we are now. Okay, well, we're closer. We need to go there. I feel like the point is there, and I'm feeling so dumb because it's totally like right off that trail up there, and we could have avoided all of this off-roading, although it would have taken longer to take the less scenic route. I guess I want to show you guys something. I have been standing next to this like crazy tangly bush, and I keep feeling like there's like something in this bush. Although now I don't see anything. I don't know if you guys can see anything. Just a lot of tangled mess, I guess, but okay, maybe we should just move on. But I thought this was, I don't know, something. Okay. It's way too bright. Okay, we're just gonna keep. I feel like if anyone on the trail can see me, they're like, why? Oh, good thing. Maybe it's just lucky because I'm avoiding all the cow patties so far. Maybe that's what's lucky. But anyway, I feel like people might think I'm a little bit of a weirdo for doing this off-road in the tall grass situation. But you know what? They're not randonauts. They don't understand. Well, this is also not creepy at all. Just a random piece of firewood surrounded by a bunch of rocks. This also looks like it's super old, like someone created this interesting little fire, I don't know, omen or something quite a while ago. So that's fun. Goodbye, weird thing. Okay, we're up the last push of the hill. What is that sound? Okay, this is creepy. Whoa, okay, not gonna fall. Oh, there's like a lot of water over here. Whoa! It's like a raging river. That's kind of weird for this time of year. It's obviously like a canal thing, clearly. I should look at where I'm supposed to be because I don't even know at this point. Okay, we're actually really close. We just have to go a little bit farther down the trail that way. That's pretty cool. And somehow I can't help but think that this amazing view of the Flatirons might be a part of our luck intention. Because you just don't see that every day. Even when you live here, it's easy to take it for granted or not see it, especially from this angle. You can only really see it if you're like in this area, like on this trail. Okay guys, we are like, okay, you can't see that. Still can't see it, but we're basically there. Like 5 more steps. Boom, here we are. Okay, I kind of lied. We had to go a few more steps. But we're basically at the point, guys. I think it's technically like right across the river, maybe. Kind of like when I zoom in, it looks like it's supposed to be like right there. But you know what? I'm not gonna get all wet for this, and I have a feeling. It's just my feeling, but I have a feeling that maybe the luck is more about the view than it is about something physical, like being at this point, if that makes sense. Also, I see a cow. Do you see that cow? You can barely see it, but that little black hump right there is the back of a cow. Wait, maybe it's not. Okay, maybe that's a shadow of a tree. As if like seeing a cow would be like the most exciting thing that we'd ever done anyway. But yeah, I just feel like this view, this vantage point of the Flatirons and Devil's Thumb, this might be what our luck is about today. And I mean, this side of the view is really beautiful too, like with the water. I had no idea there was a canal here that was like full on like running this time of year. A lot of canals dry up in the fall, but this one is like raging. And over there are definitely cows. Okay, mixed in with the trees. You see those little black dots? That's cows. Bet you never saw one of those before. Kind of everything about this moment's really beautiful actually, because the afternoon light is shining down in like such a cool way. And it's like so warm and nice out for mid-November, you know. I feel like these are the kinds of things that we are so lucky to have, but we totally take for granted. So I feel pretty satisfied. My keys are jangling. I feel pretty satisfied with that intention. I did not like getting prickles in my shoes, but I didn't step in any cow poop, so that's a huge win. Huge win. Gosh, this is really gorgeous too. Just the kind of the raging nature of this canal thing. I am impressed. I think it's really beautiful. So I am gonna head back to the car now. I'm gonna take the long way because I don't really feel like going back down there in the grass with all the pricklies. So we're gonna just take this loop around, but I won't force you guys to stay on this trail the whole time with me. So I'll just meet you back in the car. One last look at Devil's Thumb before we get in the car. And yes, we all know what it looks like. Wow, wow, wow. That was a lot more walking back than I anticipated. I had no idea like where that upper trail and the lower trail met. And it took a while for those two trails to meet. So that was like a 30-minute walk back. And so now I'm kind of tired, but we have to do another Randonautica point. There's a beautiful light glare on my face. I love that for me. So yeah, let's do another one, and hopefully this one does not involve as much walking. So I hope the ghost in my phone will be nice to me this time. We'll see. But let's pick our next intention. Okay. All right, this one feels good. All right, this next one is unicorns and fairies, and that was given to me by Donna Ann. So thank you, Donna. I love this one because it is very specific and also very like fantastical, and it kind of fits well like the vibe of this area. So even though I don't know if there's like literal unicorns and fairies, I don't know, but it's a good vibe. All right, so I've cleared everything from the last point we got, and so now we're back to square one on the Randonaut location generator app. So we're gonna hit Randonaut. We're finding an attractor as we always do. I'm still gonna keep the radius fairly close because I still don't really want to go like too far back towards Boulder, although I guess I'm open to that if we need to. So we're gonna just keep it at the 1,000-meter radius. All right, time to start the point. Here we go. Unicorns and fairies, unicorns and fairies, unicorns and fairies. Okay, I don't know what to make of this yet. It's just a point in a lot of white space, which is always great because that means it's going to be like in the middle of freaking nowhere. So let's navigate there. Ugh. No. This is again going to involve walking. And guys, this is a much longer walk. I literally don't know if I have it in me. Like I literally don't. I don't know. Also, what's so weird is that sometimes it'll like label the point it gives me. Like it's labeling that as Stangle L or something, and I don't know why it does that, because sometimes it won't, but then sometimes it'll just give it a weird name. Like I don't know if that area is called that or something. I don't know, but guys, I just tried to have it tell me if I could drive over there, and dudes, I can't. I don't know. I just don't have it in me to walk 30 minutes that way to see some non-existent unicorns and fairies. This might not happen. I've literally just walked for almost an hour, and I am so not interested in walking for another like over an hour. So we're just not going to do that. So instead, I have thought of a new plan. We're going to drive closer back into Boulder, because right now we're just kind of right outside of Boulder. So we're going to go back into Boulder, and then I'm going to try to do this intention again, but I might use the original Randonautica app. Because I'd like to be led to somewhere that I can drive and not walk like 70 miles in the wilderness. That's just me. So as we're driving back into Boulder, I just have to say I feel kind of guilty that I'm not going to that point. But you know what? Boundaries are good, and I've reached my walking threshold for today, and I just don't have it in me. But what if that spot really was like a legit like unicorn and fairy like camp for all I know? Like maybe it's so far away and so remote because it's got legit fairies in there. So I don't know, something to keep in mind for the future in case I'm ever up in that area. I don't know, I feel delirious all of a sudden, so just ignore my ramblings. All right, we've made it to Boulder. I'm in South Boulder now, just parked in like a random area. So now, because the Randonaut location generator app, it's always a huge effing mouthful for me to say, it only lets you do 2 points, and then it's like gonna force you to like buy a subscription. I'm not gonna use that app again. I'm gonna try to use the original Randonautica app, the one that I broke up with, as I said in the beginning of this video, because it sucks. Sorry, it just sounds so harsh. It's making me laugh. Okay, so I've pulled up the original app, and after all the updates and all this is kind of what the new interface looks like. It's automatically set to like a 4 km is kilometers, right? I don't know why we have to be so European, but that's the radius it's at, and I'm gonna try the same intention. So the intention of unicorns and fairies, and you know, this is one that we might not literally find. Whoa, a ton of geese are flying at me right now. Okay, whoa, sorry, you guys couldn't see it, so it's not impressive to you. Also, okay, I'm going to show you that it's real though. Look at this. See, that's the geese. They landed, but they were like swooping in. Okay, sorry, I'm a little extra ADD today, but anyway, we're not gonna literally find a unicorn, guys. I hate to break it to you, but you never know. So I'm just curious of like what else we could find that, you know, alludes to fairies and unicorns. So let's try it with this app that I've broken up with. So I'm looking for an attractor. We're gonna generate, okay, fairies and unicorns, unicorns and fairies, fairies and unicorns, unicorns and fairies. Oh, it's telling me to breathe. Oh my God, it's did the same thing to me again. Every time I've used this app, this is now the 3rd time since it's updated, it gives me this, I blew my intention, and then it gives me this message saying no true anomaly available, that there's truly nothing in my area that matches my intention. And I'm just like, what? How? This is Boulder. There's got to be something that matches my intention. So, okay, let's just rethink this. I decided to reopen the other app to see if maybe some magic would happen and it would let me do a point without making me buy a subscription. But, you know, I'm kind of thinking like it's only $15.99 for the lifetime access. Part of me is like, that's not that bad. I don't think I'm going to do that right now though. I just don't think it's going to happen. So, I'm sorry guys, sorry I'm looking around because I keep hearing this noise and I'm like, it sounds like a weird knocking noise, but there's like nothing around me that would be causing that. I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, I am sorry guys, but I'm gonna have to, we're just gonna wrap this up here because yeah, the apps are done with me. They're done giving me points. But that luck intention was pretty good. And just before I wrap up the video, I have to say, just doing these adventures in general, like, has changed my life weirdly in so many interesting ways. Like, it's really true. Like, the whole point of doing Randonaut Adventures, if I can say it, Randonaut Adventures, is to interact with your world differently and change your perception of things. It's not like so many of those other channels do with, like, it's like weirdly extreme and creepy. That can happen if you have creepy intentions, but it's not really the whole point. The point is just to like see your world differently, and I feel like that's really helped me a lot. Like, the more that I do these adventures and the more I'm led to these points that are like super crazy. Like, if you followed my videos, you've seen I've been led to some crazy places, like the house that my mom was raised in. That I still think about that like every day, and I still am just like so blown away and like totally freaked out that happened. So I just say that because I want to thank you guys too for coming along these adventures with me, and because I never know what's going to happen on these, and I'm just so glad that you guys enjoy them and just like to come along with me. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up with the cursor that you can push with the thumbs up. I am never going to say smash like, guys. I'm never going to say that. But if you want to say that in your head, you can do that. And I would extra love it if you subscribe to my channel so you can keep up with all the crazy stuff I do. I make a lot of random videos. I obviously make videos like this, but then I'll also experiment and throw in other random content. So if you're up for whatever, you should subscribe. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.